Hello everybody, I hope I find you well. I had to come inside, it's pouring outside. How are you? Good. Quite a lot of questions I'm getting. People asking what is. Besides, I had the accident. What is the drive that I got? And it's like, if some people maybe don't understand me. I hope they do. I'm talking pretty slowly, and I know the voice was kind of bad on some of but now I got myself into, hopefully this will do the trick. My drive is really, like I said before, I said a couple of times on the videos, is I want to help folks who are in the same state as I was 4 years ago. It's a lonely place. You don't know what to do. You're scared what happens with the mortgage. I'm losing my house. My family falls apart. All this, no more work. It's awful what you're going through and think. And basically, I couldn't find no help, I never forget when the doctor said, Mr. Nagy, go home and register as disabled. It's got some advantages, she says. I thought to myself, woman, you got mad or what advantages can be when you go home or go to register as disabled? And I just thought, I looked, but no good going back to the doctor. He told you to go away, I couldn't go back to site where I was working. Look, can anybody help? People don't want to know. It was a very lonely and long. The first year and a half, 2 years was awful, absolutely awful. And basically, like I said, I thought to do this YouTube somehow to get in touch with people. I didn't know how. I still don't know how. I hope this will work. I don't know. But just to come out of that lonely place, and I couldn't do it 2 years ago, 3, because I wasn't so well. But now I am. For the last year, I am absolutely on top of the world. And of course, I've done anything and everything just to start this up, and hopefully I can help people who are on a settee, on a floor, on their own, in this dark place. And if please, if how could I make this a bit more, to get to people, because I know things takes time and all that, but this is really crawling. I know I got questions, but only about 200 views, and I don't know how to get out there that people could listen to me, could see me. I don't know how to do it. If you could help, I would appreciate it, and I would thank you very, 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 very much. And basically that is the drive, what makes me do all this. And wish I could show you, how I work. Not just talk. This is not just talk. This is facts. I tell you how it is. I don't color it. I don't charge for it. No intention of anything except pure person-to-person help if I can. Because honestly, if I would have had somebody like myself now to listen to and give me that, go on, son. You can do it. Come on, it's not end of the world. What I'm doing now, I would have watched him. I would have fallen in love with the woman or man. I swear to God, I would have is somebody out there who wants to help me. Now that is the story. That is the backbone of all these videos. Quite a few questions about this coming up. That why I'm doing it. will I charge soon? Charge for what? I'm here to help, not to charge. Oh, but everybody else charges. Good luck to them. I just, when I get questions, I read them like a child. Oh, I'm helping somebody. And it's brilliant, I don't even know now where he come from, but not in this country, some other country come from. And could I be kind enough to talk to the husband? Because he's really on the floor. I said, yes, I can try. And I got back to them, and the lady left me the phone number and everything, and I rang them, and this poor man, to be honest, I don't know, he was on, I think, drugs, if you ask me. He didn't admit it, but of course he wouldn't, would he? And I know this is difficult, just cross a little camera, I mean, if I could have sit in front of him, I know I would have got some good results. Like this, I talked to him for only about 10 minutes, because you could see he's losing interest. The man didn't really want to talk to me. And when we finished, the woman says, oh, I apologize. I know he didn't want to talk to you. He's embarrassed. He's falling apart. Even his kids try to talk to him, but he doesn't. He doesn't want to put a foot in front of the other foot, like to walk, to get himself up. And I did say to the lady, please keep trying. He doesn't want to watch my videos. He's so miserable. And I said, keep trying, and if there's just a little light, then I will ring again, try to talk to him another 10 minutes, anything. I'm pretty, not upset, but a bit pulled back that this is the first one that wasn't a success straight away. People ring me, they're doing their kitchen now, and they go shopping now, and it's absolutely brilliant. And that is why you see I'm doing these videos, basically. Because it's so lonely when you're there. This life is so beautiful and all that. But blimey, overnight, bang, one accident, you're finished. But you're not finished. This is what I'm saying, you see. Somehow God helped me. I proved that this is not a finish. This is not the end. Here I am working. I figured it somehow to show you how I work. I just don't know how to do the camera and all that. I can put that up, switch it on, and I can sit in front of it. But I can't work, like you can't see me doing things. But or if you have any ideas how could I do it, please just let me know. It would help me to get it going, And the other thing is, how about if people don't have the hard mentality like you have? I said, it's a lady who asked that. I said, yes, it's a very, very good question. I know I'm hard-headed, and when I start something, I don't stop till it's done. And things like that. But again, we are like animals. I don't care who says what. I think we are, Of course, a bit better and this and that, but not in many cases, mind you. But if you can see me do it, even if you're not so hot-headed, hard-headed, you name it, whatever you want to call me, but do half what I'm doing. I'm not like I talked about diet, I talked about eating, drinking, exercise. Are you doing the exercises? Please, because that is so important. And please understand, all these things, like I keep saying, they go together, All this, if you can get it in one bowl and mix it nicely and keep doing it, like look after the whole bowl. Same as a car. I mean, if the carburetor goes, or I don't know, something goes, the rest of it will stop, you see. Like, try to mix it all up, watch what you eat, watch what you drink, And do those exercises. Doesn't matter how small you try for the first time, but please do it, because tomorrow you can do a bit more. But don't forget breathing. Breathing is, to me, is the number one. The breathing. If you breathe properly and you hold your structure properly, your frame, like I keep telling you, stick a broomstick behind your arms like this and walk around like that. You can watch TV, you can. It will keep your frame straight like that, you see. And that's what you want. Straight. Even when you sit nicely. Don't do that. Don't drop down like an old tree. Just sit straight. When your vertebrae is nice and straight, things run through it nicely. You don't have to be a doctor to understand these things. It's logic, isn't it? Exercise and breathing. The breathing, even if you're stressed, you work, the boss is on your back, or God knows, you lost whatever, I don't know. Your wife miserable, your husband, God knows. Doesn't matter how stressed you are. Please give yourself 5 minutes just to breathe properly, like I keep teaching you. Breathe as much as you can. Hold it there for a couple of seconds. Think of nothing. Listen to your body. Let it out. Hold it there out, empty. And after 3-4 seconds, you want to breathe in. The body want to breathe in, you see. Then you breathe in again. Do this a few times and you watch, you will relax. But try don't to think of anything. Switch off. I know some people would call it meditation. I don't know these things. But it is, I tell you, it's most important. You will relax. Drop the stress. The stress is a killer. I'm telling you. Drop the stress. And once you've done these things, we go further. We start doing a bit of exercises. I will do a bit more for you. But slowly you're getting better. And believe me, mentally, that's what I'm after. Mentally, you to get better. Because once you follow me, once you understand what I'm saying, the physical part, it will come with it. Believe me, it will come with it. But no good not to do nothing about physical. Of course, you got to do it now. Little bits, If you can't do much, do a little bit. That's whatever you want. Pull, I don't know, try to read something, anything. But get that blood going nicely, I'm going to give you an example. This morning I was going and I was working on the second floor. And I had to climb up the stairs, carrying tools, of course. But my legs were burning, both of them. Now you see, honestly, an ordinary, normal person would, oh God, panic. Don't panic. I'm 66. What you expect? Or you are whatever age you are. Think what age you are. Don't sit down. Oh, my legs hurt. Oh, let's take painkillers. Don't. Listen. I can put the tools up. I came down again. Got another set of tools up the stairs. Honestly, by the time all the tools, I don't know, 3 times, 4 times I had to go. No, the legs were fine. You see what I'm saying? Don't forget your age. Everything slows down in a body, in a brain. Everything slows down. And don't get worried about it. Just don't say, oh, my leg hurts, so I got to sit down. Or give you some medication. Please don't. An average person, I reckon, is about, I don't know, more than 300 painkillers we take a year. Unbelievable, I never take painkillers. Never. And it's not because I'm tough or anything. No, please don't misunderstand. No, I'm not tough. I'm just like you. Pudding. But I don't believe in taking things when you can repair it yourself. Give your body a chance. That is all what I'm about, to tell you that. If you give your body a chance, it will heal. It will be nice. It will be strong again. without all this medication. God almighty. Like I said, I was on 20 odd medication. Right on it. I come down to 6, to 4, to 2 and nothing. For a year I'm taking absolutely nothing. Of course I'm getting on a computer, NHS, why did you stop taking the I feel like to say, hello dummy, you guys told me I'm finished. Now jog on. I go for my 6 months because I'm diabetic, type 2 diabetic, and I have to go 6 months blood check and see how are you. And last time I gone, this doctor woman, oh Mr. Nagy, you are in good condition. I thought, thank you. What's your name? joke. But and she says, you're not taking medication, I said, no, but I mean, I watch what I eat. Tons of exercise because I'm working 7 days. And I mean, I work 7 days. I'm not saying it for the video, you know. And she was, you could see a half smile on her face, you know. I thought to myself, you cooking, Joe, you cooking. Even you make a doctor smile. That's bloody good, isn't it? You know, and of course they want to know what I do, how I done it, what I done to get to this stage. And I'm not playing hard to get, don't think I am, because I'm not. But I keep myself to myself, if you see what I mean, because I was let down badly, absolutely badly, you know. But there you are, we are all get kicked in the teeth sometimes, and this is the reason again, you see, I want to help. If anything like this happened to you, please just watch me. When it runs out, put another one on. I'm telling you, this lady whose husband got these problems, she says, Mr. Joe, she says, Mr. Joe, I watched one after the other one. You're brilliant, you're absolutely brilliant. Why didn't you do this before? I said, because the accident didn't happen before. She laughed. But, you know, what else I'm going to do, she says. Oh, many things. It's a bit of a handicap, this. I don't know how to do it, you see. But, I mean, I get the hang of it somehow, and then I can show you the gardening, how I do the gardens, and I build this up. I don't know if you can see. Can you see the garden? Look. Beautiful. Honestly, it is absolutely stunning. And that was so overgrown, you couldn't go to the bottom of the garden 2 years ago when I bought this place. And I'll show you around the house. I mean, this is a new bit I done. It was so bad, didn't sell in auction. It was so, can you, in auction? All the builders there and gardeners, they, no. Nah. As soon as I said, I thought, hello, what's your name? My name is Joe. And here we are 2 years on. The ground floor is nearly finished. And then I start upstairs. But yeah, getting back to help. It's the nicest thing, honestly. I think it's I don't have many nice things because I like to do. This sounds all too cheesy, but I better drop it. But I think this is one of the nicest thing I ever done. This is only for a month, isn't it? It's a month now, 4 weeks. Yeah, it's gives me pleasure. The questions I get, I love it. I come home, I say, Elizabeth, what we got? What questions we got? And they want me to go on other channels where they can easily get to me. I don't know how, but I mean, honestly, if you have any ideas, how could you help? Just please, let us know, because every little bit could help. Because can you imagine if I could get this somehow that could meet people, because face to face is different than on a cross a bit of glass, But that's another day.